ready, baby?
Ooh, y'all, give me a second. What I uploaded didn't even upload. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is some BS. Y'all, give me a minute.
Look at me, baby. There's no need to hide. Won't get too crazy unless that's what you like, or cause it feels right. You and I've been a long time since I met somebody with your frame. On a cool night, hold tight. If it pours, I can keep you sheltered from the rain. And it gets crazy in the streets, but once we hit the sheets, or I can teach you how to spell my name. Cause a divide when your legs go their separate ways. Tonight's the night. Oh, let me change your life up, baby. Promise you I can help you see life more clearly. Oh, I'll walk you through the different stages. Hold your hand now, baby. Open your eyes. Let me change your life. Oh, let me change your life. Said you were shy girl, quiet girl. I wanna make you my girl. You're mine, so put your feelings to the side, girl. It's you and I on this ride, and I like it when you look into my eyes, my baby. What I like is not exclusive, and the way your body's moving makes me think we're on the same page. Oh, tonight's the night. Oh, let me change your life up, baby. Promise you I can help you see life more clearly. Oh, I'll walk you through the different stages. Hold your hand out, baby. Open your eyes. Let me change your life. Tonight's the night. Oh, let me change your life up, baby. Promise you I can help you see life more clearly. I'll walk you through the different stages. Hold your hand out, baby. Open your eyes. Let me change your life. Change your
My bad, everybody. I was tripping, okay? Um, I didn't press this damn button to go live, and my ass didn't even put up any of the reels that I was supposed to put up, okay? I don't know what the heck I was on. Happy Friday, everyone. My Lush Babies, YouTube family, and friends. Okay. My hitter, my sis Leggin, the agent, the bodyguard, the sidekick, my teddy bear, Wes. I saw something and I was like, you know what? I don't want to wait until later. Um, because I think I'm doing that whole little walkthrough gameplay or whatever later. I want to go live right now, especially while he's here, because this this was too much. And all I wanted to do really was just laugh at it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna laugh at it. So I got a few reels or whatever, and I saw one, and it pissed me off. One thing that I do not like is when people badmouth my city. There's a reason though. There's a reason why I don't like when people badmouth my city, because there are a lot of videos on here where they tell you about certain things you can do here. There's videos that's like for a certain amount of money you have in your pocket, how you can have fun for like a day or a week here. One of the video titles that I cannot stand when I see it is the worst places to live in Vegas, the best places to live in Vegas. Before I even show anything, no, you know what? Nah, let me just show everything and then I'll get into the rant. So, this is what I saw, and I have been tickled ever since.
Well, there's a huge variety of businesses in this shopping plaza, from sandwich shops to liquor stores, even an adult.
You got a dollar?
Sorry.
You got a dollar? You got a dollar? You got a dollar?
We'll check back in with Molly in just a moment. Looks like she's having some interactions there at the facility, the place where she is doing her live report. Again, she is reporting live, so we will check back in with her. For the meantime, we are going to move on to our next story.
Hold on, y'all. You got a dollar? You got a dollar? What? Okay, wait. One more time. Hold on.
Well, there's a huge variety of businesses in this shopping plaza, from sandwich shops to liquor stores, even an adult.
You got a dollar?
Sorry.
You got a dollar? You got a dollar? You got a dollar?
We will check back in with Molly in just a moment. Looks like she's having some interactions there at the facility, the place where she is doing her live report. Again, she is.
Well, there's a huge variety of businesses in this shopping plaza, from sandwich shops to liquor stores, even an adult.
You got a dollar?
Sorry.
You got a dollar? You got a dollar? You got a dollar?
Okay. Let me get myself together. Okay, so let me tell you, like, hold on. It's the comments for me. Them comments were sick. Okay? Somebody in the comments was like, I just want to know if he finally got his dollar. Like, so the reason why I feel like Fox 5 Las Vegas need to be handled, it was a comment that was made in the comment section that I was thinking in my head. Like, why y'all do our girl Molly like that? Why y'all had her over there? Why y'all had her over there? Okay, so for the people that's not from here. So she was in the area of Swenson and Twain. If you have been over here on my channel since the beginning, then you would know a little something about Swenson and Twain. Okay? We got a song that some artist out here fucking made that just, I don't know. It was so funny to us. We played it a whole lot.
Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson. I got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing. Got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing. On Twain and Swenson, on Twain and Swenson, on Twain and Swenson, Twain and Swenson. I got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing. Got your bitch on Twain, she be selling that thing.
Okay, so it's a lot of streetwalkers over there. So it is like, okay, so we have our strip. And this area is maybe a mile away from the strip. You can literally walk. So there's 2 lives. There's one live where I was talking about it was so hot out here and how I was confused how the hookers was doing their jobs and how do y'all stay fresh, with it being like hot as fuck and you're sweating not a crack of your ass and shit. So I said that. When I said that, I was talking about the women that walk up and down by Twain and Swenson. So then there's another live that we did where we showed the spear. We actually had to drive to the corner of Twain and Swenson to get that footage, okay? So we went trick-or-treating over there in that area. So, I mean, like, look, I've been here for a long time. My husband born and raised. We know this whole place, the back of our hand. But that shit was so funny to me how that dude just ran up on her and was asking her for $1 and she's doing a live broadcast, okay? I don't know, it just tickled me so much because it was so ghetto and it was so funny. So I don't know that nigga. It's a lot of dudes that hang out at that liquor store over there. I will agree with some things that a lot of people say is that is one of the most ghettoest liquor stores in this city. It is. I will admit to that. There was something else. There was something else that was connected to this area, but I don't even want to bring it up. It has something to do with somebody making a trip here in another sector. I ain't even gonna bring it up. But this area is a poverty area. It's a impoverished area of Las Vegas. So now, while I'm talking, this is basically a little short drive through of the area from Paradise and Twain to Cambridge and Twain, it goes past Swenson to Cambridge. While I talk about this, I have no clue what the heck just happened, baby. I need you. Never mind, I don't need you, baby. You good. So, this drive-through, I watched three videos, okay, about this area, about the area of Twain and Swenson. And all 3 of them angered me. So I just want to set the record straight just because this was supposed to be about me laughing at the You got $1? You got $1? You got $1? That's what this was supposed to be about. It wasn't supposed to be about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hygiene up, hooking himself. It was supposed to be about that. Okay. So it wasn't supposed to be about, me defending my city, because I'm a vegan. It wasn't supposed to be about that, but it's about to become that. So, I love, their Mexican food at the taqueria right here. Um, Also, further up, behind the mall, there's a mall right there. Further up, like from where this car is going to. Well, no. He has a minute before he gets to the turn. Right now, he's about to come up to Twain and Swenson itself. It's actually when he's going to make a turn on Cambridge. But if you keep going forward, you'll hit Maryland Parkway, and that's where the mall is. So anyway, doesn't matter. Back to what the fuck I was saying. Oh, and if you look right there, the Ibarra taco stand that's right there, bomb ass food. Bomb. Okay? We would be all the way where we live, and we would go down there to get that food. And that stand is there. I'm gonna say there's probably a day where that stand is not there because it's mobile, but it's there and it's open 24 hours, and they got some bomb ass Mexican food. Okay, so anyway, back to what I'm saying. That 7-Eleven that you see, it's not there anymore. So that 7-Eleven is gone. There used to be a place called Madison Ave right behind that 7-Eleven. It used to crack. There's another place that is becoming a staple, a hood staple. Baby, what is that frozen place called? Philly Freeze Me. It's becoming a right. You can get like Hennessy freezes and all that other shit. It is becoming a hood staple out here. So that is also over there in that shopping center as well.
That ain't even the ghetto liquor store over there. The ghetto liquor store is that one on Palos Verdes that he passed by.
Listen, the one on Palos Verdes is ghetto, but nah, baby, that one's a little bit more ghetto. You got to remember that they serve the fried chicken, and yeah, that shit ghetto over there. So oh yeah, bomb ass fried chicken. Don't get it twisted. You can get you some bomb ass fried chicken out that liquor store. That ain't the point. The point is Fox 5 Las Vegas was dirty as fuck for sending her over there without like more people. As you could clearly see, the cameraman kept rolling and he let that nigga run up on her. What if that dude would have hurt her? Fox 5 Las Vegas, y'all gotta do better. That shit was wrong, but it was funny though. I ain't gonna lie. So now, getting back on defending the vague. You know what I'm saying? We gotta defend the 702, baby. So in that little drive-through or whatever, the person that was, I was gonna shout that person out, but I'm not doing it anymore. That person said some shit that I felt was incorrect. So he was saying that, this is the worst, most rundown area of Las Vegas, and that's false. He was saying that if you meet someone that lives in this area, then that person basically is impoverished. That person has bad credit, or that person is like a thug, criminal, negative. So I'm going to start off with talking about extended stays. It is a misconception that if you stay in an extended stay that you are broke or your credit is messed up. Let's be clear here for a second. Most of these extended stays out here in Las Vegas, keep in mind this is the vague. Most of the extended stays out here in Las Vegas, you're paying like $1,800 a month, $2,000 a month, just for a 1-bedroom box. So, you can't be broke if you're paying that amount for a space with 1 bedroom. You can't be paying, you can't be broke. And most of these extended stays here, you do an extensive background check because they don't want certain people with certain crimes living there. 90% of the extended stays that we have out here won't even take you if you have a felony. It doesn't matter what kind of felony, just a felony, okay? You most definitely cannot rent these extended stays if you have like a sexual crime, a child crime, a violent crime. You cannot rent them at all. Okay, so that's number one. When you're paying 1,800 and $2,000 for a 1 bedroom and it's small as hell, like some 600 square feet type of shit, that is ridiculous. Do you know if you were to rent a 1 bedroom apartment here, 1 bedroom, you're gonna pay like $1,200. So, even with lights, because most of those places you don't have to do gas, so it's just electricity. Even with electricity cable, you're still under that $1,800 mark. So I don't know when that video was made, but that dude that said that shit in that video, he was dead ass wrong. I would rather pay $1,400 for my 1 bedroom, 1 bath, where I'm paying for electricity, I'm paying for cable, I got my phone bill, I got, my food and everything I have to pay for, than to be sitting here paying $1,800 for a 1 bedroom where all that stuff is included. Well, except for food. Like you get like your cable and your lights, you get that included in it. You're actually paying more. You're paying more for a 1 bedroom when you live in those type of extended stays. So that brokey comment that he made was bullshit. I just got to educate a person. So, number two, what it is you're going to find certain people in those type of extended stays because they have evictions. They don't want to live in a place where they have to commit. They don't want to lease. So they rent places like that. Okay? So he was wrong right there. Number two, babe, you are a Vegas native. You were born and raised here. I mean, I'm a Vegas native too. So I mean, let's just keep it real. Hold on. My apologies. What is the most rundown area here in Las Vegas, your opinion?
Where Northtown begins.
That's Central, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'll say
Central.
Yeah. It's on the boulevard.
Like in between where Northtown begins and where the West Side begins.
Yeah. Like, for real. No cap. From like 30 points. Like, yeah. I agree with you.
So we have an area out here that is in between 4 points. One of the points is the Las Vegas Strip. It's downtown basically. The other point is the historic West Side. That's where back in the day all the niggers used to live. Now it's a bunch of motherfucking Hispanics and whites. And I mean the niggers still live over there. But the Hispanics and the white people moved in and shit. Then you have what we call La Mexico, which is the east side. You know what I'm saying? I grew up over there. I've been everywhere, but I mostly grew up over there. Um, that's where we met each other at. Anyway, um, so it's basically the center point. It's bad over there. It looks bad. It's a bad vibe. It's bad people. It's impoverished. There's another area out here that we call Naked City. It is right there after the midpoint from downtown, right at the beginning of the strip. If you know about the hotels here, then there's a hotel here that is called the Strats, aka the Stratosphere, aka Vegas World. That's what it used to be called in the 90s. That right there, that whole area over there is called Naked City.
And that's what he was wrong. That's who he was at.
Who?
From the other side.
That's what I said. But no, you would have to go back and watch the cannabis spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, he was. When that lady said he was walking around,
No, baby.
that was over.
No, she said that they stored it over there. And she said they were supposed to be going to the like cannabis spot. And that's where the cannabis, that's the only cannabis spot we know that's over there that's closer.
Nah, it's one right there, right across the street from the strand.
No, baby, we're not talking about that. They were past the Strat, baby. That's what I was trying to tell you. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch what she was saying. No, she said there was one right there. Remember? She said there was a cannabis spot right there. Why the hell did he want to go to the far one? Yes, that's what I'm saying. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it.
I know he was walking around over there by the statue.
Yes, baby.
That was in Neck.
Yeah, but that's where they started.
Oh, yeah,
That's the reason why they went over there was because somebody told them about the spot over there. And he said he heard something about the spot over there. See, okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get it mixed up. I know what I'm talking about. I'm listening to the story, sis. That's what I'm talking about. It's cool. I know. So, like I said, there's another area out here called Naked City, right there at the base of the Strip. That area is also run down, impoverished, ghetto.
I still don't know like that.
Right, like everything has graffiti on it and shit.
You only go to Naked City for one or two reasons. You buying or you selling.
Facts. So this is the reason why I'm saying that this person didn't fact check. They was just talking. And that leads me to the whole point of the rant. If you ask anyone what is the best place to stay here in Las Vegas, they're going to tell you two places. They're going to tell you Summerlin. They're going to tell you Henderson. And I'm here to tell you that if that person tells you that, don't listen to anything else that they say. Number one, Henderson is a completely different city than Las Vegas. These are people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Never take advice when it comes to Las Vegas. If you're trying to live here, work here, anything that has to do opposite of coming here on the Strip, vacationing, gambling, what the fuck ever, if you need to know anything about Vegas from a local standpoint, never listen to a white person. Remember, since I already see what you put in capitals. Cancun.
You know they call Henderson, Kentucky. It's Vegas' country's neighbor.
And it isn't country at all.
I should have got that video of the bull. The police and animal control was just chasing the bull down the street last week.
Oh my God. It ain't country at all. It's just a different city. It's just like Las Vegas. It's just not Vegas. It's not Vegas, but it's not Vegas like literally, like we're like right the fuck here. But I mean like still, like no bull crap, right? If anyone says that, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because Henderson is not Las Vegas. It has its own everything. It's a complete different city. Just because all you have to do is just cross the street. All you have to do is just cross the street to get to it. It's not Vegas. It's not a suburb of Vegas either. It's its own freaking city. And anybody who tells you the best place to live here is like, they'll say Summerlin or something, they really don't know what the hell they're talking about. You're asking a person for a place. That's what you're asking. If that person doesn't say, well, what's your price range? Well, what type of amenities would you like to have in your home? You need to know all of those things in order for you to make the best decision on where you would stay here. Okay, how many schools are around? Is there a middle? Is there elementary? Is there a high school? You know what I'm saying? These type of questions will help you decide the best place for you to live out here. First, we really need to know what the price range is. Just immediately hit Summerlin, because everyone that comes here thinks all the white people live in Summerlin. They don't. It's a bunch of niggers out there too. It's the number of Hispanics and Negroes have quadrupled in the past 10 years in Summerlin. That is not a whites only neighborhood. And it ain't nice either. It ain't all. Listen, this person in that video said all of the illings, all of the murders that happened here happened in that area of Twain and Swenson. He's a goddamn lie. Most of the murders that we have happening here happen in your precious Summerlin. Robberies, all types. Like, why would the niggas and the Mexicans rob their own people? They go into the areas that everybody thinks is white, and they robbing their ass. They break home invasioning their asses. So yeah, that's not how that works, boo. People are weird, and that's why I'm saying don't listen. No offense, don't listen to anyone white. Don't listen to a white person. Don't even listen to a white realtor. Don't listen to nobody white. No, and see, that's the difference, though. I wasn't born and bred in here. But you can listen. That's what I'm saying. You can listen to me, though. I wasn't born here. But still, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Don't listen to a white person. Baby, you got to go through these videos on here, on YouTube, so that you can see. Don't listen to no, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going to keep it real. Don't listen to no Uncle Ruckus. Because we got men and women out here that do Vegas videos, and they are Uncle Ruckuses. If y'all don't know what an Uncle Ruckus is, I'm going to just tell y'all, don't listen to no coonery people. Okay? Coonery people don't know what they talking about either. You need to listen to a person that it was born and raised here, like my husband, or you need to listen to, you know what I'm saying, little, you know what I'm saying, Lil Vato. You need to listen. Oh, yeah, most definitely. If a person went to high school out here, you can listen to them. You can listen to them. And you can ask them, what's the best place to live out here? Like, this is my price range. This is what I'm looking for. All this other stuff. We have, like, a park on every corner here.
We got houses and communities with parks
inside of them. Right. Like, and, you know, some gated, some not gated. In all neighborhoods. And all we have, like, there's a freaking apartment building that's gated over there in Naked City. I'm just saying, like, it's for real. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere.
There's $1 million houses over there around Naked, across the street.
Yes. Okay, so this is right. This is the other part of the lie that I want to get to. When I made a point about saying about the mall that was literally right up the street from where this dude was driving, I'll show it again. Right up the street from where this dude was driving, when he turned, there is a mall right there, the Boulevard Mall.
Let me do this. So now we on what's this?
Baby,
Paradise?
you got it right here.
Okay, so if you make a left right here where he finna go straight, I'm sorry, behind him, where he just turned from, they just built some new condos right there on that corner that are very pricey.
Baby, they was right there in the video.
Yeah, okay. Them condos are very pricey.
Watch, let me show you. Let's start it over again.
Okay.
There they go right there.
Yeah, them condos ain't cheap.
They're on the right. Those are condos. Dude, behind those condos is the Howard Hughes Center.
Right.
Look it up, people.
Luxury high-rise properties,
Yes.
business centers, luxury business buildings. Right there next. It says right there.
Yeah, it says Howard Hughes right there. And those extended stays that you see right there, those Siegel Suites, it's a franchise. The corporate offices is literally right there, and they're building them right there. This is $1 million type of shit.
Siegel's companies own some new shit that the new craze on the strip. They own the company.
Yeah.
Siegel Bagels. They own it.
It's Bagel Mania.
Yeah. They also own Pink Box.
Yep, they own Pink Box. If you guys have heard of Pink Box, it's the new craze. The person that owns the Siegel properties owns Pink Box. So this is what I'm saying. As you're seeing this person drive, This is a light right here.
Now, if you make a left at this light and go down that street, there's some townhouses around there that are completely
Privately
gated.
gated. Yep.
And they're
And
very
condos.
nice.
You
And
forget about the
condos.
Yep. You forget about the condos. They right there. Like as soon as you turn left on this light right here, Palo Verdes, it's nothing but private shit over there.
And it's a high rise over there right behind that shit.
Yep, and it's a fucking high rise. A guarded gate high rise. Okay? Now, if you okay, we're right here. Okay, so we're gonna keep driving. Those right there to the right, those are gated. They're private, they're privately owned and they're fucking gated. You can see the gate on them. Those are townhouses.
So are those, they're gated.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those. I ain't talking about the ones before that.
Right. Everything's gated right here.
Yeah. Now, forget anything else. If you keep straight past this light right here is Swenson. You're going to come up to a light named Cambridge. This is where he's going to turn left at. If you keep straight, that's Maryland Parkway. The mall is right there. Behind that mall, those are $1 million homes. Remember I told you guys, I took the kids trick-or-treating in this area. Those are freaking homes on a golf course, okay? There's a big-ass golf course over there. Those houses are so big. I think I have a picture or two or whatever. But those houses are humongous over there. These are like 6, 7, 8 bedroom houses and shit. Okay? Right here, where he's about to turn, if you make a right turn, it's a big ass high rise right there. In this area, that's a park right there on the right. And on the left is a school, an elementary school. Okay? When you keep going to the right, there's a huge, like 8-story high rise or whatever over there. You keep going straight, it's another high rise. You then go into college housing.
You can see a high rise at the end of this street. This is all the same neighborhood.
Oh yeah. It's not on the screen right here. But yeah, there. Once he turned, you can see the high rise, in the horizon. Okay? The point that I'm making is that there's all type of medical facilities. One of our best hospitals are over there in that area, Sunrise. When the C-19 shit hit, that area over there was the least affected. So many positive things about that area. All you are going to hear from white people is that area, little boy, is that area is bad. That's what you're going to hear, is that area is bad. It's not the worst area. It's not the worst area. Shout out to my brother if you really want to know about Vegas. Exactly. He knows almost everything. He don't know everything, because I know what he don't know. You know what I mean? But like if you're a person that's coming from another place, like a country place or something, I can most definitely help you figure out the best place for you to live out here, depending on what grade your children are in, the sex of your children, the amenities that you're looking for, your price range, what you would like to see in your neighborhood, the sites and everything. If you want to have, gambling somewhere close, you want to have a bar somewhere close and shit, we got you. We can help you with that. I mean, all bullshit. You come up to one of them little, Vatos, the little Juan, the little Caesar, little Jesus, your little Jesus. You come up to one of them, they're gonna point you in the right direction. Okay? You come up with your little Mija, she's gonna point you in the right direction. But if you listen to anybody white, unless she look like Whoa Vicky, she gotta look like Whoa Vicky and what's that Meet Me Outside girl? Bad Baby. You gotta talk to a white motherfucker that look like Bad Baby or Whoa Vicky. They'll give you some great advice if you want to become a permanent resident. No, that's Bad Bunny, baby. Bad Bunny is a nigga. That's Bad Baby. Bad Baby is a black girl now.
That's the chick that sold her virginity online.
Who?
Meet Me Outside.
No, what the heck is you talking about?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, she lost her virginity on OnlyFans. That motherfucker made like $2 million off that shit.
Oh, she was lying. She was lying. She was hella lying. You know, she's a trans nigger. I might have to clip that out. But yeah, she's a trans Negro, okay? But yeah, if they look like that, you know what I'm saying? Jackie, no. If she looked like my sister-in-law, Jackie know what she look like, then you can take her advice, okay? You can take it. But don't take nobody else that's white from here. Don't take the advice, man, because they're not going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you that every area except for certain areas is bad. Oh yeah, every area except for Summerlin. They're gonna put Summerlin together as a whole, and not gonna talk about all the trailer park trash that live out there in Summerlin. Okay, they're not gonna talk about all the little thieves and shit that live out there. They gonna tell you, all the dope smoking assholes that stay out there, coke snorting ass people out there. And then they're gonna tell you some shit like Seven Hills. Seven Hills. You can't live in Seven Hills. I'm gonna let you know this right now. You ain't living there. So if somebody asks you what's the best place to live out here and they tell you Seven Hills, kick them in their nuts because they are tripping. Those houses are $250,000 and up.
You got a video that you play all the time where a nigga showing you a supposedly nice neighborhood in Vegas.
What video?
The cross song. He had his house recording that video.
Oh, I'm looking at that fucking nigga.
He said what?
I said, we ain't looking at that nigga. Fuck that nigga. What? He said I'm dirty? We don't see his house, okay? We don't see the house. Hold on, let me see real quick.
Now that's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
Well, let them catch me when I fall, so I gotta take it higher. See the ice around my neck, you see me walking through the fire. So many chains on me. When I put up with these chains on me, I ain't never had no handout, now they wanna take from.
Baby, we can't see that shit. I understand he was in his backyard when he did this video. I understand. But if we just want to be like, if we just want to be messy or some assholes, nigga, we got better motherfucking views over here where we at. The city hella far back from where the fuck he stay at. At least you can see everything. Shit. Let's talk about it. I'm just keeping it real. But no. We can only see the beginning of the door in his backyard. That's all we can see. We can't see the inside of his house or anything like that. But yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a vague nigga. D Cross. Y'all know I play, you know, local artist music on here. And he shot that video at his house. He lives in a nice area. So anyway, people telling you, oh, you want somewhere nice to live? How about Seven Hills? How about Southern Highlands? How about Rose Ranch? Yeah, don't let these people lie to you. You're not living in Rose Ranch unless you're $1 million up, okay? I just told y'all, my best friend out here, you know what I'm saying? His father is rich. They live in a $1.7 million house, okay? So, no. Don't listen to no white people. They're going to try to make you move into a damn area where you can't afford it. Next thing you know, you got eviction on you and some more shit. I wasn't always from the backwoods. Husband was. Lived her all my life, Douglas to a turtle. I got a video. That was real country what I just said. I got a video of a real cute ass house in Douglasville. It's real cute. I was gonna put it, you know, in the little reel that I did, but I got the aerial view of it. I got the backyard view. I got the front yard. It's on like hella acres of land. I was like, oh, I love this. All these trees around it and shit. I just want to pick the house up and just put it on my shit in Louisiana. Just pick it up and just boom, put it there. It was beautiful. I watched a few realtors videos out there in Douglasville, the aerial and the what virtual, the virtual tours. Girl, I was being nosy. I was being nosy. It's beautiful, sis. It's beautiful. But we have so much out here. One of the main things that people like to say is that Vegas is not for families. And that is complete BS. In every area out here, it has multiple elementary schools. More than likely, it only has one middle school and one high school. But the next middle school, the next high school is very close. But multiple elementary schools just for that one area. They build new schools every couple of months here. We have so many schools. We have parks on every corner. And I'm talking about big parks, okay? Big parks on every corner. Up the street, we got a big ass park that overlooks the entire city, the whole Air Force base. You can see the little, like when they have their little planes taking off and stuff. You're not supposed to see it, but you can because it's so high, you know. You can see the little plane taking off, see the little fire coming out the back of the plane and everything. It's beautiful. A whole big ass baseball field where most of like the little league games and stuff happen. And we have a whole baseball complex here. We have two of them. So it is so much here. If you have a family and you want to move here, you have like 2.5 kids, you know, 2 kids, a dog, or 2 kids and a cat or whatever. It's so much for the children to do here when they play amongst their peers. And as an adult, it's a lot for you to do if you're that type of person. You know, Kevin loves barbecue. He's a barbecuer, okay? And if he doesn't want to barbecue in the backyard, then we can go to a park. And there's too many parks where we can barbecue. We can sit in front of the lake and barbecue, okay? There's like, when I say there's so many parks, I promise you, there's so many. There's so many. Parks and Recreation got a handful out here. Yep, I got too many beautiful videos, sis. Too many. So I just got like, I watched a video where like a girl was talking about how she came out here on vacation with her man, and she was downtown Fremont Street, and she was like, she almost got trafficked down there on Fremont Street. And I was like, bitch, you being extra than a motherfucker. Like, you being hella extra. I know y'all remember when I told my story about the little pimp dude who thought my little cute ass was out there selling or whatever. And he like pushed me all up against the wall. And some dude from New York that was trying to holler at me, you know, he had to come and check his ass. Like, get off her. Can't you tell that she young? She don't look like one of these walking hoes out here. That's a baby right there. I was like, a baby? Like, a baby. Now, okay, listen. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I did have an outfit that, you know what I'm saying, was suggestive. You know, I had on a cute little short skirt. I had on my little spaghetti strap top. I'm sorry. I got big ass titties. Okay, I'm an F. So I know at that age, they was doing their thing. You know, I got some, you know, back then I had some cute ass legs. You know, a cheerleader needs strength in her legs, and I'm a base, so my legs have to be strong. I had the little Tina Turner legs, and I had my little 6-inch motherfucking stiletto pumps on. I'm sorry, no, I had on strappy shoes that night, so I had my little stiletto strappies on. Okay, so I did look like I probably was out there selling. I'm just gonna keep it real. I did probably look like I was out there selling. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna put that picture up. Y'all already know. Yeah. A lot of clothes that I wore back then, like I couldn't help it. Like my boobs were gonna fucking show. You know what I'm saying? The legs were gonna show. It just was like inevitable. I'm not a whole sweatpants, jeans, tennis shoe type of wearing bitch. You know what I'm saying? I've never been one of those. Oh, I like that. That's cute. That's a jersey dress. Can I have one? I'm gonna put it on. I don't wear jersey dresses and shit like that. I hate jerseys on men. So, like I said, I like dressy shit. I've always liked dressy shit. So I will admit, I probably did look like I was selling some ass out there. I'm just gonna be honest. But when the dude was like, "That's a baby right there. She's young. She's not like one of these bitches out here." And I was looking at him like, "A baby, nigga, you just was hollering at me." Okay, I'm not a baby. I have a baby. Okay, I'm not a baby. I think at this time I was like 17. I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was underage, but and he put the nigga in check. And after he put the nigga in check, he walking with me and my friend. And oh yeah, my friend, she left me. She left me to die, y'all. She left me. But after that, he, walked me to safety, and he still he started back trying to holler at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 17. I can't lie. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm 17. And he still was trying to holler at me. Because I think he was I don't even think he was no older than 21. I think he had just turned 21 or something like that. That's why he was here. But he was a little cutie or whatever. Dude, 17, 21, he wasn't too old for me. Anyways, I was went home and get my neck broke. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But her story was just too much. I almost got trafficked. To where? You're just doing too much. You didn't get trafficked nowhere. You would have been snatched up, bitch, and your ass would have been out there over there by MGM motherfucker walking. Okay? You would have been out there whoring. Okay? That's what you would have been talking about. I almost got trafficked. People just do extra. I mean, I get it. This YouTube. You want to tell a story time. You got to spice it up. You got to make it, funny or interesting. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? So you use the word traffic to make it, you know what I'm saying, more real. You know what I mean? So, I ain't mad at you. Every place got a host role. It isn't just here. We're not the only place that has a host role. If you look it up on YouTube, you will find videos of all the little host roles in almost every city. There's always a place for whores to make money in every city. So they was being extra when it came down to that. And I just thought that was just weird. Don't lie on my city, okay? We know this is the place for, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Don't lie on my city, though. And there was one video that I watched that I appreciated where the girl was like, it was some real dope heads out there on Fremont. But these dope heads, they're not like my dope heads. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And the dope heads that we have out here, they're on the ground. They're leaning onto stuff. You can't talk to them. They're erratic. She was like, the dope heads out there in Vegas, they out here performing. They doing magic tricks. They doing magic tricks. They jumping through hoops, fire rings. I thought that was funny. Her video was super funny, and she didn't lie. She didn't lie. I don't know what's going on with the drugs here, but yes, those smoking assholes are very functional here. Very functional. But yeah, that shit was funny to me. I just wanted to laugh, and I'm gonna go live real quick and talk about it. And then I see all these videos that piss me the fuck off, and I'm like, dude, come on now. This man is steadily driving, and he's like, you gotta work hard. You gotta work hard to get out of places like this, and you gotta work hard so that you don't end up in places like this. And I'm like, bitch, it's motherfuckers that's living in $1 million homes over there in that very same area you're driving in. You probably driving in an old ass F-150 and shit, you bum ass motherfucker. Just stupid shit. Don't be down in my city, okay? You know what I'm saying? That grinds my gears. I can't stand it. I cannot stand that. I'm not talking shit about your city. Not at all. I did like one time I was thinking about moving, and I was like, I just want to pick up the family and just go, right? And not go back home. Like, that's for later. That's like retirement or whatever. I don't want to take my kids. Like, they can stay out here in Vegas if they want to, and I'll be old and gray and all messed up, right? So I'll be like going back home just to, you know what I'm saying, just to eventually die, you know? I was like, I should try Atlanta, Georgia, right? So I looked up all these videos about Atlanta, and I promise you, it's just like somebody talking mess about somebody else's city or something like that. All I saw was negative. I didn't find one positive video, sis. I didn't find that one positive video about Atlanta. All I found was like, don't come here, we're overcrowded. Don't come here, it's a bunch of gay shit here. Don't come here, we got diseases. Like, you drink the water in this bitch and you'll end up with incurable, like stuff like that. That's all I found. And I kid you not, the funny part about it is that from my little search, to find someone that would say something good about Atlanta. Like, I even watched someone's video where they moved from, I think they moved from North Carolina, and they went to Atlanta, and they were homeless. They were living in their car. And the person was just like, it's slow, but you know, it's going to eventually happen for me. She just wanted to be out there in Atlanta where the music scene was, and, you know, things like that. And I was like, girl, that was stupid. I'm yelling at my TV like, you stupid. But it's a lot of people that do that shit on this side. They go to Cali because they want to become a movie star. They want to become, you know, a rapper, a singer. You know, they follow their dreams. They're homeless for a minute, and then they get their shit together. You know, we were going to move to Cali once too. You know, when I got offered that huge position with Kaiser Permanente, that's where we was going to be. But that didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing, I guess, that it didn't happen. Very good thing. So I was just looking for a video where, like, some positivity. And girl, I ended up going on a side of YouTube I didn't know nothing about. I started watching videos of people who, like, were telling their apartment in Dallas stories. And I got hooked. Like, what? I was watching all type of videos of wives, people who are married, like married for 20 years, and their husbands, I guess, stepped out on their marriage and gave them, you know, an apartment in Dallas. And they were telling their stories and shit. And I was like, this shit's scary. Like, that's what I got from just trying to find a positive video about moving to Atlanta. Do it yourself. I dare you. I dare all of you to do it. Go find a video, a positive one, about moving to Atlanta. I bet you can't do it. You're going to find nothing but negativity. Don't move here. We're overcrowded. Can all of you, can all of you people, all of you vagabonds, can you go back to where you came from? You know what I'm saying? Atlanta used to be popping. Now it's not, because all you guys keep coming here. Atlanta is the city of the gays. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying stupid shit like that. Dude, there's fruity people everywhere, bro. There's fruity people everywhere. Okay, well, I've almost been on here for an hour, so I'm going to end it anyway. I just wanted to get that shit, out there. It was funny as hell. Make sure, you take the time that you need for your phone call, sis. We love you. Thank you guys for joining me on this short live. It's always fun. I will be back later. I'm going to just play it one more time, and then, we're going to get the heck up out of here, because this shit, it was just too much. Like, way too much.
Well, there's a huge variety of businesses in this shopping plaza, from sandwich shops to liquor stores, even an adult.
You got a dollar?
Sorry.
You got a dollar? You got a dollar? You got a dollar?
Like, come on, bro. The cold part about it was the police camera that was in the background. I hate people. I do. You didn't miss anything. No, it was only 2. I know. Because it was stupid. I don't want to show the dope smoking assholes here. I'm trying to talk positive about my city, okay? I'm trying to represent for the vague, okay? I don't want to show people smoking dope. I'm sorry, that was too funny. Her scream, like, she was like, ah! Why did he run up on her like that? Did you give him $1? One of the comments was like, what did we learn here, people? To always have $1. Bye, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. I most definitely will be back. I'm sorry. I most definitely. Let me calm down, okay? We'll be back later. I don't know, baby. Should we go over there? We should go over there and see if that nigga got his $1. Oh. I'm trying to. What do he want that $1 for, baby? What dope costs $1? He gonna put them together. I gotta go. Bye, you guys. I love you all.